Here's your master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, big news today and all sorts of things. Geek World, Assassin's Creed, new trailer for... I think it's the next Assassin's Creed game, Mirage, but I'm not really sure because I'm so confused by what Ubisoft is doing with this universe at this point.
There's just so many universe.
Well, they are making so many different announcements, and some of them are mobile, some are console, some are DLCs. Like, there's perpetual announcements, and then there's this thing that's like Assassin's Creed Infinity, which I don't know if it's a game or a platform, but if it's a platform, like what the F does that mean? It's a platform. If it's something more than BattleNet, just say it's like BattleNet, but they make it sound like it's kind of like an interconnected game. I don't know. It's a lot of confusion going on. And if I was still running a video game company, I would hold off on some of these announcements till they have a way to convey it in a clear way that people can mentally grasp it. People know Assassin's Creed games. They expect their biannual update. Like, that's the crux. Like, you're going to make a big announcement around that. Clean up your room, clear out the path, and let everyone just focus on that. Forget about all these little announcements about, like, no one cares about your mobile games. No one cares about the platforms. Like, these are things that you kind of upsell throughout the year, but not, like, lump it into, like, all at once. All right? Just, my advice to you, Ubisoft.
It's going to be hard for someone that has ADHD.
Seriously, you don't even need ADHD. Like, you just need someone who's like super intelligent like me who go like, I think this is still too much. Like, I don't know what my mental focus should be on. It just dilutes the messaging, the power of what you want to say. In any case, I'm really excited by what this is. That being said, I don't even know what this is. Guess we're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
Yeah. By the way, if you want some more cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
She's got her own Ass Creed.
Ass Creed. Well, that's a good one.
All right, and away we go.
Peggy 18.
A snake flicks its tongue as a leather boot steps past it up stone steps. A bearded, dark-haired man removes a hood. He is in a column.
See, this is not real already.
A secret ceremony.
Because in Assassin's Creed games, those freaking snakes always get you.
I am. A Ubisoft original. A hand runs along an ornate carpet. Beardless, the dark-haired man moves through a bustling bazaar.
Middle Eastern
Vendors
flavor.
bargain. Tea is poured.
The Arabian Nights kind of thing.
Ready to sacrifice everything you held close.
I am. A dark-haired woman stares. A merchant bumps a vendor. The dark-haired man snatches a coin purse from the vendor's waist, but guards pursue him. At the ceremony...
This is why I always keep a person in front of you when you travel.
Ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am. The dark-haired man takes a heated blade. In ancient Baghdad, he flees the guards through a darkened tunnel. He pulls a market stall down behind him, tripping a guard. A guard swings a sword at the dark-haired man as he tries to climb a city wall, but falls to the ground. The guard backhands him as others surround him. Two of the three guards drop to the ground with knives protruding from their backs. A hooded dark-haired assassin swings down from the scaffolding, taking out the remaining guard.
I'd be level
Then,
100.
out of the dark, you will come into the light.
In a darkened tower, he appears bearded and wearing an assassin's hood as she helps him up. He blocks her blade as she swings at him. They block and duck one another's blows out onto scaffolding surrounding the unfinished tower.
I don't think they're training anymore.
Her to an edge. He smirks, then lunges. She twists behind him, then pushes him over the edge.
And from the light,
in the ceremony,
you will return.
That was
to the
not
dark.
training.
She covers embers. He lowers the heated blade over his left hand. She gazes towards him. He grimaces.
No, they all do. That's what I was
clutches
just gonna
his hand.
ask. Like,
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold.
Standing on a
dude,
tower,
they don't
he
have
overlooks
this
sprawling
finger.
Baghdad. Soldiers escort a nobleman past
That's why they
beggars.
need a pet bird, because they can't
Stay
give you the
your
bird no
blade
more.
From the flesh of the innocent.
Missing a ring finger, the dark-haired man reaches out.
Hide in plain
See?
sight.
He impales three soldiers with a hidden blade.
Never compromise the brotherhood.
The nobleman points as his soldiers charge at the dark-haired man, who throws a smoke bomb. The air fills with red smoke, then fades to reveal the dark-haired man as he kills two more men. Soldiers chase after him. He glances at a hawk flying overhead, then climbs onto a rooftop. A soldier collapses from poisonous gas. Two remaining soldiers rush the nobleman down an alley to a courtyard. A soldier hurls flaming material from a fire at the assassin, who dodges it. The assassin
Firebombs,
uses the
okay.
second
That must be
soldier
one of the
as
new
a
weapons
human
they got
shield
now.
before stabbing the first.
From this day forward,
The nobleman tries to flee.
you are a hidden one.
The dark-haired man drops down in front of the nobleman, who swings a knife wildly. The nobleman checks his waist as the assassin throws a golden mask to the ground. He hurls sand back at the assassin, who ducks it. The assassin twists behind him, then puts a blade to his neck. Title: Assassin's Creed
Shish kebab
Mirage.
head.
In a realm
Very
of shadows,
delicious.
the assassin looks up from the nobleman. Wreathed in grey smoke, a ghoulish creature stares back at him.
Dead?
Assassin's Creed Mirage, coming 2023.
Just a mirage, baby. Not real.
Oh.
I think this is probably the next game because the way they tell the story in this is pretty similar to the past trailers where they're announcing big games. They'll reveal like one or two things about gameplay that's kind of new. So in this one, they have the whole fire bombs. I am curious if there is some sort of training thing you got to go through in the new one to become part of the Brotherhood. That would be interesting. Like, you know,
I
to kind of
think
reveal
that's
that.
kind of what
Because,
it
yeah, there was
is,
a big
right?
part of this trailer, like half of it or so. And the other thing they carried over, I think, from the previous games is some sort of like occult type of secret society that you got to like unmask and kind of like dismantle or figure out. And that last bit, it almost felt like an afterlife. Like you go to an afterlife kind of thing. Because in previous games, you kind of have this alternate sort of gameplay sort of mode too. Like in the one like Odyssey, you have this whole like going into this, I don't want to give it away. I'm going to give it for people. But because it's not really like you're going back in time, it's, I would just say, a virtual reality kind of game, really. Like your modern day era, going back, playing Assassin's Creed, which means you can go back anywhere, which means if you want, you can go into an afterlife. It's, you know, depending on the programming. That was a lot of explanation for things I am certain. You still have no clue what I'm talking about.
I still have no clue. And why are they so mean to the innocent people?
That dude wasn't innocent. He was trying to steal a banana.
Banana.
Banana
Okay,
thieves,
okay.
the most dangerous.